Итак, всем привет, с вами Тимон, это канал Digital World. Сейчас немножко поубавим сначала музычку. Давненько у нас не было записи игр, если, конечно, не считать Left 4 Dead, который недавно вышел. Вот. И в честь этого я что-то решил подзаписать, на самом деле, то, что подзабросил, и как-то вот сегодня 3:30 ночи я решил поиграть в «Войну на севере». Так что давайте продолжим. Да, это «Властелин колец. Война на севере». А тут дошли, эльфов спасли, и больше вон ничего практически не сделали. Поэтому надо бы продолжить.
We've reached the Citadel.
I'd say we've been a pretty good distraction.
Tread carefully. We have no idea what to expect.
Stay with us! Over here!
Ну что, братья эльфы? Что тут на самом деле не так? А карту здесь не открыть, поэтому... Как чуял. Что-то пропустил.
What is happening out there?
Invaders.
How many?
Not many, but they freed the eagle.
Fools! Now our presence here will be revealed. Is this the best your rabble can do?
They must be great warriors. Bloody-handed elves, or some of those filthy types.
I don't care. Find them and kill them. Call out your guards. Don't let them escape.
Call my guard and be quick about it! Kill the intruders!
Hold on, we'll help you!
No, we must not allow Agendaur time to escape. Go on. We'll deal with his guards.
Хорош.
The big one is Thazor, a chieftain of the Orcs of Mount Grant.
Chieftain, huh? Good. I'm tired of dealing with lackeys.
ломают. Лечи меня, лечи. Ой-ой. По кумполу просто. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой, братан, братишка. Хиль меня, подруга, хиль. Подруга дневной суровых. Эридам.
Let none escape!
Я хочу посмотреть, как арбалет вязать. Я забыл, как вязать арбалет на самом деле. Вот честно, прицеливание, левый альт. Угу, не понял. Да ети же, пасати же, что ж ты такой жесткий, а? Ой-ой. Я-то здесь при чем? Это был трудный выбор. Я полагаю, по одной простой причине. У меня просто сломана снаряга, ее надо... Да. Так. А можно ли экипировать щит? Я не помню. Ну все, пиздец тебе. Купол, 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 купол. Мне нужен купол. Так, микроскила. Это просто жесткий файт. А-а-а! У меня чат открылся. Да он уже как ежик. Не помню, как добивать этих ребят. Как бессмертные. О, где же их там лезу? Это да, это верно. Мы будем жить, как жили они. А, я не успел выхилиться. Серьезно? Я еще как-то орла мог вызывать. Он здесь не вызвать. Башню типа. Ладно, не хватает ресурса. Я понял. Я возвышусь, ты пойдешь. Он меня обобрал просто как последнюю липку, вот серьезно. Я что, подыхаю? Я не хочу подыхать. Ты на кого какую-то непонятную кочевряжку поднял, а? На гнома? Я самый величайший гном во вселенной. Блин, я его бью уже 16 минут, вот серьезно. У меня оружие поломалось. Ну, бляха, своевремени не бывает. Давай, мой киллер. Ну-ка, отошел от нее. Танкуй, идите же пассажиры.
Narlock is slain. Let's make sure the rest of the rabble goes too.
I must have aid.
Хорош.
Won't last much longer.
Там, если честно, какой-то зеленый должно быть.
Let none escape us.
Cannot take much more.
That finishes the lot of them.
We must follow after Eladan and Elro here. They may need our aid.
Помощь им нужна. А мне помощь не нужна, у меня поломалось все. Серебряный слиток. А-а-а. Ну что поделать? Так. Ух, сражаются. Ну так же, как мы сейчас сражались. Только он их одной левой просто, да? А, нет, одной правой.
You should have fled Middle-earth with the rest of your cowardly kin while you still had the chance. We flee from nothing, least of all you, lackey of Sauron. Fools! I am the right hand of Sauron. I will see your precious Rivendell burning, and your mongrel father hauled before me in chains.
You will do nothing. Your plots end here.
My
Да,
work is only
Эльфа
just
стреляет,
beginning.
конечно.
Do you think you two alone can hope to stop me?
They are not alone.
Don't look for your guards. They won't be coming. Fornost means nothing. You haven't won anything here.
He's escaping!
We cannot hope to follow him now.
But I can!
О, Белерам.
Sorcery of Sauron! This is no natural storm! I can no longer see him. It is no use. He has escaped us for now.
Yes, but you cannot be blamed. It was bold of you to go after him alone. Indeed, though perhaps it was not the wisest course.
We've got to find out where he's heading. Any ideas?
It is difficult to say. It might be anywhere. The Ettenmoors, Wilderland, the far north. He may even return to Mordor.
That seems unlikely. He made threats against the North.
Yes, you are correct. And I fear he has the means to carry out those threats.
So what should we do now?
For my part, I would gladly join in the hunt for Agandar. Yet, I have my duty to consider. I must return home to inform Lord Gwaihir of all I have learned here.
And who is Gwaihir?
He is the Lord of the Eagles of the Misty Mountains. I am surprised you do not know the name, for he was a friend to your kinsman, Thorin Oakenshield, and to your own lord, Dane Ironfoot.
Я валенок.
Aye. The King of the Eagles is indeed a revered friend of my people.
As his vassal, I am duty-bound to return to him. He must be informed of everything I have learned here.
Aye. Your duty to your people must come first. I'm glad we met, Balaram. I hope we will meet again one day.
As do I, Farron of Erebor. You and your comrades saved my life. That is something I will not forget. If I can ever be of service to you, I will.
Farewell wherever you fare, Balaram. Till your Eyrie receives you at your journey's end.
My thanks! Commend me to Elrond, your father, and farewell.
Классный орел.
As for us, I believe we also have a duty to inform our allies of all we have learned.
Then we three should return to the ranger camp at Sarn Ford. Halbarad will be anxious for any news we can bring.
Agreed. For I, at least, am still under Halbarad's command.
Should you find Halbarad has no pressing need of your services, I would urge you to make your way to Imladris. We may have need of your strength and resourcefulness before long.
I do not know this place, Imladris.
Ah, your pardon. You know it better as Rivendell.
There are still some goblin skulls down below in need of cracking. Shouldn't we deal with them?
Goblins are only a threat when they have a strong leader to drive them on. With their chieftain slain and Agandar fled, those few who remain in Fornost will soon fall to squabbling among themselves. And we may find more important tasks awaiting us elsewhere.
But what about Aragorn and the hobbit he was looking for? He's probably got his hands full with the Black Riders and all. Shouldn't we try to help them?
If Aragorn has found this hobbit, it is certain they will both be bound for Imladris. He is several days ahead of us now. We shall look for him as we go, but Aragorn is resourceful. I suspect he will arrive at Imladris before we do.
Then we'd best head back to Sarn Ford. Farewell for now.
Да. Нет, персонажа мы менять не будем, конечно. Но... Ролик сейчас посмотрим, и я думаю, серию будем завершать.
I have received word through the sons of Elrond and the wandering companies telling of your valor at Fornost. You are to be commended for your skill and daring.
I think we managed to keep the enemy brushed back a bit. But how have things been here since we left to find Aragorn?
All has been quiet. There was an alarm sounded at Buckland shortly after we parted company, but it seems to have amounted to nothing.
Buckland? Where's that?
It
Я
is
знаю,
the
где из-за
easternmost
речи.
region of the Shire, the only portion that lies east of the
В
Brandywine
своем
River.
городе.
It would seem quite tame to you or I, but many Shire folk consider it something.
You said an alarm had been raised there. Why?
It is difficult to say, since our only information was gained by eavesdropping on conversations between the little folk, and even they seemed uncertain as to just what occurred. I gather a house in the village of Crickhollow was attacked by something that filled the villagers with dread. I assume it was one or...
Have you heard anything of Aragorn? He was desperate to find a certain hobbit when we parted from him in Bree.
All I know is that Aragorn is rumored to have left Bree in the company of 4 hobbits of the Shire. I can only assume one of them is the hobbit he was seeking, and that they are now bound for Rivendell. There is worse news, however. On the night before they departed, the Prancing Pony Inn came under attack by unknown assailants.
We had yet to make a count of the dead the night you sent us to Aragorn, but I thought there would be more survivors than this.
Some few are away patrolling the borders of the Shire, for even now we must attend to our duty. But sadly, many of those who were wounded in the attack died within days from some evil ailment. Even those whose wounds seemed minor. Perhaps Solana could tell you more.
There are so few rangers left here now. It might be dangerous to remain. What if the Black Riders should return? Maybe we should retreat.
That would be the wise course if I thought they would return. But I am certain they did not come this far merely to slaughter a small band of Dunedain. No, I will remain here with the few we have left. We cannot hope to fight the enemy, but we still have eyes and ears to gather news of their movements.
Well then, what should we do?
I advise you to make your way to Rivendell. Aragorn will be eager to hear news of Agandaur, and he may have other tasks for you to perform. For now,
These Black Riders, the Nazgul, they've come a long way from Mordor. Aragorn hinted something big drew them here. Maybe you could tell us more?
I do know why they're here, but it is not for me to pass that knowledge on to others. Perhaps Aragorn or Elrond will tell you more.
Me? Travel to Rivendell? Hospitality of Elrond is legendary. And it's not like I have a better suggestion. Why not? But it's a long road between here and there. We best get started.
Perhaps there is something you can do for me on your way.
You have but to name it.
I sent 2 of my rangers, Kalarin and Luin, on patrol along the Brandywine River. They should have returned long
Опять
before
двое.
now. I am
Двое
growing
из
concerned.
дворца одинаковых с лица, да?
They are both seasoned rangers who have served many years in this region. We can be certain they have not simply lost their way. From which direction would they be returning?
They were to follow the Brandywine north as far as the Great East Road, and from there to make their way back by passing through the Barrow Downs.
The downs are just north of our position here.
Then we'll make our way north by way of the Barrow Downs.
Perhaps we will discover some trace of them as we travel.
You have my thanks. Eradan has great skill as a tracker. If Luin and Kalarin made it as far as the Downs, he will likely pick up their trail. Farewell and safe travels to you all.
Are you hurt? You look well enough to me. If it's healing draughts you need, you can get them from Maradan. I have a
Maradan.
dying man on my hands.
Oh, he looks terrible. What's wrong with him?
Wrong? I don't really know. His wound is minor, yet his life is...
The Black Breath? What is that?
It is some power wielded by the Black Riders, the 9 Nazgul. Their victims are stricken senseless, and without aid, they soon die.
Is there nothing we can do?
I hardly know. Drawing an arrow, stitching a wound. These things I have done countless times. The Black Breath is something
An old rhyme? Well, let's hear it then.
It was years ago. Let me think. I believe it ran something like this. When the Black Breath blows, and death's shadow grows, and all lights pass, come a Thalos, life to the dying.
What's this Athalis the rhyme speaks of?
An herb, commonly known as kingsfoil. It has little medicinal use, though some find it comforting for headaches and other small complaints.
Seems worth a try. Have you no Athalis?
No, I have none. You'll have to forgive me for neglecting to lay up a supply. But you see, no one bothered to tell me that the 9 ring wraiths would rise up from ancient legends to
Athalis has to grow somewhere. Any chance I could find some before it's too late?
Perhaps you could find some at that. The plant is not native to Middle-earth. It was brought to these shores from lost
На
Numenor
могильнике.
and
О,
planted in the lands where...
How will I know Athalis should I come across it?
как раз в
The
могильнике.
plant has many long, smooth leaves, but you might best find it by its scent, a sweet, pungent fragrance. The bar...
My road leads to the Barrow Downs. If I find Athalis growing there, I'll bring some back to you.
Окей. Так. Ты у нас...
You're soon to be off again, are you? Well, I have a few things among our supplies that may help you on your way. Perhaps a few extra arrows for your quiver, and a few of...
It was a grim day when those Black Riders attacked. What do you make of it all?
Ah, well... I've seen many things in my day. Evil in many forms. But I've never seen anything like we faced that day. So many lost. It's hard for an old man to see so many younger men slain.
Отомстить, конечно, это глупо, но...
But there is something to be gained from action. We must have our revenge.
Revenge? That's all well and good. But those men will still be dead, won't they? Better that we do whatever we can to save others from their fate.
Aye, you've a good head on your shoulders. But it's not the Dwarven way to let a wrong go unavenged.
Those men died trying to protect those who can't protect themselves. No one can ask for a better ending. But you still live. And there is a long and dangerous journey ahead of you. You must be prepared.
Ого. Вот это хорошая голова. Приятная тема. Дорого, но, блин. Люди. Гномы. Так, я еще подумаю, что... А, подожди. Ля, какой ты, посмотри, а. Ну, все на людей. Эльфа. Любопытно. Много всего, что приятно. Сейчас еще поговорим с Ходором, будем заканчивать.
Ah, Master Foreign. It's good to see you back. I thought you'd be on your way back to the Lonely Mountain by now. And who could blame you were that so?
We dwarves have a saying. Faithless is he who says farewell when the road darkens. I came here to help protect the Shire, and that's what I intend to do still.
They say it is hard to change the mind of a dwarf. I, for one, am glad of that.
Блин, комплект, конечно-то. Вот на эльфа. На человека. Так. Восход солнца. Подожди, там восход солнца, да? Так это на... Ля, ты посмотри. У меня комплект из двух получается. Надо на нее кинуть. Лишнего не будет. Так, я, наверное, сейчас сгоняю в... Есть перемещение между точками?
Lewin and Kalaran are much on my mind. I would be glad if...
There are so few rangers left here now. It might be dangerous.
That would be the one. No, I will remain here with the few we have left. We cannot hope to fight the enemy.
Goodbye, Halbarad.
Так, ладно, это следующая серия, уже 40 минут почти ковыряемся. Вот. Посмотрим, что почем. Надо как-то попробовать перекинуть это все. Да. Короче, прокачаюсь, почитаю, все на заднем плане за кадром. Увидимся. С вами был Тимон Digital World. Игра Властелин колец. Война на севере. Продолжение. Надеюсь, мы продолжим. Да, тупость сказал. Ну, ладно. В общем, всем удачки, всем пока.